Welcome back. Have you all had your
Yes.
lunch?
Hope you have a very good lunch. If you haven't done, make sure you eat your lunch, okay? So once again, welcome back to our FB Live. All right. My name is Manman.
My name is Al.
Yes, we are from NexTech, the IT solution company. If let's say you have any solution, if you have any issue facing for your company that you need help, you know who to find.
If you want to digitize your business today, you can always look for us over at NexTech.
Yes.
We're available on LinkedIn and Facebook. So we also have our own website at ntglobal.ltd.com.
Yes. So make sure you like, hit the like button, and also you share it to a business owner. So whoever just joined, make sure you comment in the section below and say hi.
Hello.
Let me see if we have any comments or not. Yes. Hi, Bong Yi Long. All right. Hi,
Hello.
Christine. Okay.
Hello, Nian.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, just to let you know, do remember to like, share, and tag maybe your boss, your business owner, or even your HR, whoever you feel like this might be the one for them. Just to let you know, today's topic is called the silent reputation killer. So, why customers are quietly leaving without telling you. All right, so do let us know where you are from in the comments. Let us know if you're from Malaysia, if you're from Singapore, if you're from Thailand.
Yes. Hi, John. Hi, Amos. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Hoi. Hi, Kaiwen. Hi, Fong Seng. Yes. So once again, who just came in, my name is Manman.
My name is Al.
Yes, we are the NexTech company. All right. We are the IT solution company by right. So we are actually based in Malaysia.
Yep. So we're based in Malaysia. If you ever need help digitizing your business, do remember to contact us over on Facebook, LinkedIn, or even our website at ntglobal.ltd. Just click on the contact us form and we'll get right back to you. So other than that, let's continue. Just to reiterate, today's topic is called the silent reputation killer. So let's also talk about why customers are quietly leaving without telling you. Now, guys, let's talk about it. So, the silent reputation killer, right? So, imagine running your day to day business. Your customers actually don't really complain when they're unhappy, if you ever notice. You should know. So, they just actually stop ordering. Maybe it could be due to late deliveries, maybe poor staff follow up. Do you ever notice that sometimes it gets too late?
Yes, it happens to me before
Oh.
because I would say that why we say reputation, right? It's because that, especially for me, I faced before is about communication breakdown for a company. So because sometimes when I go and buy some things, right, I always go back to the same shop to buy things. But that shop, I always buy online. But there is one day, it delays, but didn't inform me. So when I go and question the staff, right, you know what the staff reply me? They just reply me, oh, sorry, the item is delayed. That's all. So I would say that for a frontliner, right, like CS, they are like the frontliner and the face of a company. So I would say that reputation is very important. So yeah, you may continue.
Yeah, so that's one question, right? So things happen in the business. But sometimes, do you, as the business owner, notice before it's too late? If you feel like yes, you notice, type yes. If you don't notice, type no in the chat. You see, sometimes when the business is doing a lot of sales, right? They will have a lot of orders coming in and out. But sometimes it just happens so that things get delayed, some logistical things happen, some of the departments are unaware of any changes. So let's talk about it, right? So the one thing is that there's a dangerous trap of calling no news is good news. Yes, okay.
Yes.
So most bosses assume that when there is no news, that's good news. Everything's running smoothly. But actually, only noticing a problem when revenue drops is one of the killers in a business.
Yes,
All right.
I agree.
Correct? So today we're just going to explain why. We're also here to help owners make smarter investment choices. We're not here to sell you software, we're just here to teach you how to make a better investment. All right, so just to let you know, today's agenda, we're going to talk about why no news is a dangerous trap, why customer retention is often misunderstood, and why focusing only on new sales is actually not so sustainable. Finally, we're also going to let you guys know about what business owners should really keep track of. All right, shall we move on?
Yes, let's
All
move on.
right, let's talk about a real SME case. Okay, so this company has been talking to this client for over 3 years. It's a loyal customer, day in, day out, same supplier. Okay, but this reliable client has ordered every month for the past 3 years without causing any trouble. But suddenly, they just stop ordering. For 2 months straight, they stop ordering. You, as the business owner, definitely feel, oh no, something's wrong with this guy. What happened, huh? So by the third month, you as the business owner, you call him up. Hello, why you are no longer buying my stuff? No, they don't actually say that, but it's something like that. Why are you no longer ordering things from us? Is everything okay? The customer said, oh, we've already moved to a new competitor.
Oh no, that's bad.
Your heart drops. We've lost another customer. But why? Before you even ask why, the customer already explains to you. You see, the delivery was late. I thought you guys just couldn't keep yourselves together. Oh no, logistics happened. There was a logistics failure at that point. So now that client does not want to put their trust in you anymore. So that's why they moved over to a more reliable competitor. You see, the delivery was late 3 times, but nobody on the team flagged it. Sales didn't know. Warehouse didn't even know it was a VIP, someone who needed their stock immediately. But the client didn't complain. He just left. You see, nowadays consumers have the choice to leave or to stay. But it's you as your business to make sure you retain them. You take a good hold of them.
Yes.
You see, that's the gut punch. Imagine. Does this sound familiar? If it does, leave a yes.
In the comment.
Correct. This is very, very...
Yeah, I think this is very common in a lot of SME that we partner with, because we partner with a lot of SME in Malaysia and also Singapore. So they always they told us the same thing that they are facing. So if you are facing the same issue, do comment a yes and let us know.
You see, that's the one thing. So as like a business owner, does it not have your heart to drop to know that one of your clients have not been receiving the proper service that you thought was already given? They were not flagged, none of your staff told you what happened, yet the customer just left. You lost a loyal customer of 3 years, just over a 1 month problem.
Yeah.
1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. Eventually they left and looked for a new competitor. You see, the gut punch of it was that actually nobody on the team flagged it. No one in the team told you that something was wrong. You found out yourself only after 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes maybe it's not the staff issue though, because sometimes they just too busy and then they just forgot.
Correct.
They are too busy. They don't just see everything, every day they will keep track. No, because too busy. So sometimes they just tend to forgot and overlook. So that's why it causes this kind of issue.
Yeah, exactly. But it's quite painful when your VIP client
that's bad.
completely overlooked. You as the business owner, how are you going to show face, right?
Yeah, correct. Imagine yourself, one day you walk on the street, right? You already have a very good relationship with your customer last time. And suddenly, on the street, you met your client and then you were like, hey, how are you? So, it's been a while since we have, received order from you. Why?
Yeah.
This kind of awkward conversation ongoing, right? You don't want this thing to happen in your life, correct? So also, remember this thing, this is a cycle. So when a good customer, right, if you have a very good relationship and good service with your customer, right, your customer will bring their friend or another business owner to partner with you, right?
Exactly.
So your business will grow. But if let's say your reputation drops, yeah, you lost the trust, or the connection break, right? So imagine your client will bring their friend, live together without just telling you,
Exactly.
right? So this is a cycle, I can say.
It is like a cycle. It's almost similar as your partner finding out your partner cheated on you, you know.
Oh, yes.
It's almost similar. Just that this is your business client, which is even worse because you know you're making money together. Suddenly they left you for another competitor. Nobody likes that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but anyways, let's talk about this, right? So, if you ever noticed, some of these, is it really the staff's fault when you think about it?
I would say that maybe 20 to 30%, but majority I wouldn't blame the staff.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I feel like 80% mostly is just information not being shown properly.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, it's probably overlooked, right? Like you said earlier. So, other than overlook, let's just talk about something. How does this impact you as a business owner? Losing your loyal customers, right? All right. So, one things I want to say is that the biggest concern for you as a business owner is never the loud complaint. Someone who goes viral. I'm gonna make you go viral. No, that's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is the customer who lives in total silence.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You don't have a chance to voice out. You don't have a chance to reconcile with your client. You don't have time to you don't have a chance to explain to him what went wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
because sometimes it might not came from your side. Maybe it's a transportation side having some issue. It's not totally from your side. So you don't even get a chance to hold them back to just explain. So things just happen and then they just left.
Exactly. You see, one more thing is silence always comes before the storm. So, by the time your revenue drop, the time that you realize damage is already done. Most probably they're already complaining to their friends about your logistics is not working properly. So, you see, always try to always stay one step ahead of your client. You see, so sometimes it would also spread through word of mouth. They would tell their friends, "Oh, this company are always so slow one."
Yeah, correct.
You don't want that to be your company, right? All right. So other than that, let's also talk about the thing with this. Like we said just now, it's not the staff's fault, correct? 20% maybe. 80% is actually coming from a disconnected department. Information is not together,
Yeah.
correct? Information is always flowing in and out. Sales, inventory, finance, services. They're all using different systems.
Yes, they are all different places.
Correct.
So it's not connected together. That's why.
Yes, exactly. The one of the thing is that there is no single source of truth, right? There's no one where your department can refer to all the time to ensure the information is correct. So they're using separate systems. Everything is disconnected, you see. That's the hardest part. Other than that, there's also short-term oversight and long-term loss. This one's a bit confusing, but just to let you know, this is what we talked about. Customer retention is super important nowadays. You
Yes.
always want a loyal customer, right?
Yes, of course, we will say that new leads are also important, but to maintain your current customer is more important than getting new sales. Do you agree?
So definitely agree.
Yes, because for our current client that you're gonna maintain a good relationship, right? As I said just now, they will bring you more business instead of keep on getting new leads or new sales. Maybe you're getting new client. Yes, it's a good news, but maybe the next month they left you. The same thing happened again and again. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna spend more money pushing ads, right? Gonna spend more time having like a chit-chat conversation, a meeting with them. So
Correct.
all this is cost. Do you agree?
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why I would say that maintain the current client or the loyal customer, right, is more important than getting new customers.
Correct. You see, the one thing is that, of course, chasing new customers, like you said, marketing, everything, it's expensive. But losing your loyal ones, oh,
Yeah.
that's a drain in your profit. That's a drain in your profit totally. Okay, let's get back to it. So there's a fourth reason, there's a fourth impact. See, there's a loss of visibility. Customer interaction history is scattered all over the place. Instead of being on one clear place where everybody can refer to, your interaction history is all over the place. All right? So I'm just going to let you know the key takeaway from this is that don't just hunt for new leads, You should be building a business platform that protects and keeps the customers you already have. Right?
Yes, I agree.
Exactly. So that's one more thing we talked about, right? Let's say, do you have any? I believe you had a story once you told me. Something about your vouchers not being.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. This story, okay, let me tell you this story, right? This happened in real life, my real life, my past experience. So every time when we go to a restaurant, right? Yeah, sometimes they give you like a name card kind of voucher, then you can chop, you can collect chops.
So it's like a
and
loyalty
then-
card.
Yes. So after you collect maybe 9 chops, right? The number 10 times when you go, you get a free meal. So there is one restaurant, right? I love to go. I go every week, I would say. I always go there because the food is nice, the environment is nice, it's clean and very quiet place for me to cool down myself. So I always go there for a very good meal for myself, usually on the weekend. So when I go, right, that's the 9th time I already collect the stamps. So when it comes to the 10th time, right, I go there again. So when I go there again, I take the card and
Free
then I
meal.
say, hey, I got this card. So can I get a free meal? They say, yes, you can. Yeah, so I order already. I finish my meal. But when I go to the counter, I want to make payment. You know what they told me? They still charge me. So I asked them, why? They just told me that, oh, because you didn't order drinks. It's written in our TNC, but the problem is that when I see their social media and I see the TNC in the card, right? I mean on the card, it doesn't mention that. So that's why I feel very frustrated. I feel like you cheated me, I trusted you. I always come here every time, every week. But this thing of, this kind of small tiny things happen for me. I shock lah,
Yeah,
So that's why I
sounds-
stopped going there. And then I didn't complain because for me, I don't complain. I just leave. And you know what? There's so many other restaurants, right, selling the same food, very similar. Maybe the environment is slightly different, but I would say that the food is very similar. So for me, instead of I going back there, I go to another shop. I change another shop. You know why? I lost trust. Yes.
Do you notice something about that story? So you said that they said that you have to get a drink, but it
Yes.
was not written in the TNC. That is already very similar to our earlier story, whereby the information is totally disconnected. The staff didn't know about the TNC properly, the marketing team didn't know about the TNC properly. In the end, you're the one who did not get the free meal.
Yes.
So you see, she had the power to complain, but she chose to leave and find a new competitor. You as a business owner, you are also dealing with things like this. All right? But you ask me like, then how am I supposed to fix this? Well, let me tell you. You can catch the silence before the loss with Odoo. So,
Yes.
system integration is often looked at the wrong place. The fix isn't hiring someone to babysit your clients. The real fix is to have visibility, have a single source of truth, having a connected operating system. Right? With
Yeah.
Odoo, what can you get?
A lot of things. Like I say, everything you guys are using right now, like maybe all departments, like, sales department, HR department, even your warehouse department, everything can link together in one platform.
Exactly. Real-time orders, we also get delivery monitoring. You also get to check what's every order, delivery dates. You get to check delay if it's logged against specific customers as well. You
Yeah.
also get automatic alerts. You have like different deliveries. Sorry. You also get system automatically flags any late deliveries before the customer asks.
Yes.
Other-
Imagine you have customer want to complain. Before they complain, you
You're
already
already
take
there.
action to just inform them about the issue.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be faster than your customer.
Yes.
You see, other than that, Odoo also has connected CRM, sales, and delivery platforms that allows the team to monitor customer pattern. For our example earlier, you know what would have been great? if the business owner was able to check certain gaps of where the person didn't buy, for example, he checked that, oh, this one he didn't buy, maybe something's wrong. He can immediately call, he can immediately text what's going on. Directly, you have connection to your clients already. So if a regular client goes quiet for 30 to 60 days, the systems creates a visible gap for you to see. And your sales team can immediately go and check in and catch the silence before it's a permanent loss.
Wow, it would be so good, right?
Yeah.
Instead of manually go and mark it down who to call, immediately it
Sales
would
knows it.
let you know
Exactly.
which one to follow up.
Exactly. It's amazing. So next, so now you know what is the solution to this, having a proper system for you to keep track of your orders. But, there are still some questions that business owners always ask,
Yeah, what question they always ask?
Now, we were already talking about something, customer retention, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, one thing that business owners always ask, if you ever noticed, is how many new leads did we get this week? Correct or not?
Correct.
But actually, as a business owner, you should be asking yourself these 6 questions you see on the screen right now. All right. So first of all, you should know how, as a boss, as a business owner, you need to know, how would you know today if a loyal customer quietly stopped ordering? You, as a business owner, if you do not have a system, please think of this question really hard. How would I know today if a loyal customer quietly stopped ordering? All right. So those in the chat, or even if you're watching this as a replay, you can also just ask yourself these questions. If you have any ideas you want to share out with us, you can leave it in the comments as well. Okay, let's get back to it. Another question a business owner should actually ask is that, can all departments see when a VIP customer is facing a delivery delay?
Oh,
You should know if
definitely.
your department is able to check if something is being delayed. Okay, that's another important thing. Other than that, you also have to ask yourself, do we have a system that alerts us when a regular client goes quiet? You need to have notifications, right? So you as a business owner, you have to figure out if you have something that lets you know if something is late. All right. Finally, another question is, what is the true cost of losing our top 10% of customers due to poor communication? Yes. So as you can see, we have a live example right here. Due to poor communication between channels, she just left immediately. So those are the questions you as a business owners should ask. All right?
Yes. We should not just stick back to the old question, how much sales we get for today, right? We should think more than that.
Exactly. Think about your loyal customers. Don't think about getting new customers. Think about how to retain your loyal ones.
Yeah, maybe how to keep the relationship ongoing for the next 5 to 10 years, or maybe more than that. Because of course, I believe everyone here that is watching, your business will be very, very good, will grow very, very well. So I believe you want your customer, the current customer, to maintain better relationship and a very long relationship, correct?
Exactly, that's definitely true. But to maintain all these relationships, you all should always remember, let's talk about it. The cheapest operational setup today may be your biggest reputation killer tomorrow. You always need to know. Sometimes the cheapest answer is not the best answer. It's like a band-aid, it's not going to fix everything.
Yes.
Yes. So you always have to maybe invest in a better operational system that fits and scales with your business. All right? Just to make sure you do not lose any customers over small things such as late delivery, where it's not really small things, but it's quite big when you think about it. You're late for the first time, immediately no one comes back to you, unfortunately. Because time is always money.
Yes. And also business owner, they always feel like, oh, maybe 1 or 2 customer having the same issue. It's a small issue. But what if every month happen the same thing to the same customer, right? What will happen for the 3rd month or the 4th month, or
Correct.
maybe ongoing, right?
So remember, you as a business owner, you need to invest in a proper system Remember, a fragmented systems, as in multiple softwares, multiple soft apps that don't talk to each other. These are blind spots. Okay, so there's also things to think about, such as short-term savings can sometimes equate to long-term damages. So when your systems don't talk, eventually in the long run, it's not going to be worth it.
Yes, like Pat mentioned in the comment, we have a friend here who mentioned that who owns the silent signal is a massive blind spot. Sales thinks that it's the customer service job, and customer service thinks that it's the sales job. Yes, you see that? Every department, they have their own system. So it's not connected. So that is the reason why we mentioned that these kind of things happen. The blind spot.
Exactly, the blind spot. You have any more comments?
No.
Right. So anyways, let's continue on. Other than that, silent gaps will also kill loyalty. You see, in your systems, you will have some gaps you will notice. But these gaps are information that needs to be passed down. So once there's gaps in those information, eventually something's gonna get missed out, something's gonna go late, someone not gonna know what order is important. So these are some things. And the worst part is, by having the cheapest operational setup today, you're also gonna lose so much reputation before you even notice. Just like our example just now, 3 months straight, completely lost the whole customer. He could have fixed it within 1 month. But unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
So that is what it is. Anyways, so these are some of the things about the silent reputation killer. But let's talk about something else.
All right.
If today's discussion changed the way you think about ERPs, this is the only beginning. So we are hosting an online webinar that's totally free on the 5th of August on Zoom.
Yes, 8 p.m. on the 5th of August. All right. So make sure you mark your calendar, and also we have the link in the chat box. You can actually click to register. It's happening on the 5th of August, 8 p.m. Singapore time. So if you can, do register right now before it's too late.
Correct.
Yeah, take a step. And also, for those whoever is already registered for maybe the past week, or you joined us before you already registered, do remember to share the link to another business owner. So make sure that you guys grow together.
Don't forget, this is not just for the people in the live. If you're watching this as a replay, you can also just scan the QR code on the screen right now. You can take out your phones, open camera, just scan immediately, and just fill in your details for a completely free webinar on how to properly digitize your business.
Yes. So in this webinar, right, what we will give and what we will mention.
We will be providing live demos. We're also going to be letting you know how we can connect you as an SME, connect your sales, your inventory, your purchasing, finance, HR, and everything under one beautiful app. Yes, and that app is Odoo. We will be providing, like we said just now, live demonstration, practical examples, as well as a little tidbit on how we can connect everything into one application for your business.
Yes.
Right?
So remember, this, we are not selling you product. Yeah, we are not doing a sales presentation
Exactly.
on that day. What we're gonna do is
basically educate you on how business owners can make better informed decisions before investing in the tech. Basically, we will be showing you an example of how it can benefit your business. So if you're interested, don't forget to scan the QR, sign up, and if you're joining us like non-live, if you're watching a replay, you can still scan using this QR code.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So anyways, let's move on. I'm gonna now talk to you about a little recap, right? So why many SMEs today misunderstand the dangers of a quiet customer? Of course, talking about this is that quiet customers need to be addressed as soon as possible, you see. So it's not because there's no complaints, so it's okay. There are complaints. You just have to dig them out to retain that loyal customer. Next, we also talk about the story of the silent client defection, how the client left the supplier immediately, like our story just now. So that is one thing also we covered today. Other than that, we also covered about why looking only at new sales can harm your long-term business health. It's not sustainable at all. Also, we talked about what business owners should really evaluate to keep their customers happy. I hope you take a look at those questions that we set for you, because those are very important for you to analyze as a business.
Yep.
All right? So, as a business owners, don't just ask.
How much sales we get for today?
Correct.
We should ask.
We should also ask, how do we ensure we can keep our current customers happy and never want to leave us for the next 5 years? We also should be thinking about what is the best investment. The best investment is never the cheapest option, okay? It's the one that allows your business to keep growing while keeping your reputation safe. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining today's FB Live.
Yes, and our next FB Live will be next Wednesday, 11 a.m.
Yep. So, thank you for joining today's live. So like, share, tag another business owner, your wife, your friend, and don't forget to comment CARM or ME to register for our free webinar. Remember, the link is also pinned in the comments, so you can check that out.
All right. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Your business is growing. Most growing businesses don't struggle because they lack tools. In fact, many already use multiple systems: accounting software, CRM, inventory tools, spreadsheets, and more. The real problem is this: these systems don't work together. Data is duplicated in multiple systems. Decisions are made based on outdated information. Teams rely heavily on Excel to bridge gaps. As a result, reports don't match across departments. Teams spend more time managing data than actually running the business. Disconnected systems don't just slow you down. They quietly cost you time, accuracy, and opportunities. If your systems don't talk, your teams become the integration layer. No clear data, no real-time insight, no control. What if everything just worked together? That is where we come in. At NexTech, we help you implement Odoo, turning your operational complexity into absolute clarity. By connecting core functions into a single platform, businesses can eliminate manual processes, gain real-time visibility, and operate with clarity and control. Enter data once, and it updates everywhere instantly. No duplicate data entry, no manual data transfer, no conflicting reports. You don't need more systems. You need systems that work as one. With the recent upgrade where Odoo implemented AI into Odoo.sh, the platform has become a supercharged engine, meaning we can deliver and deploy your tailored business solutions much faster. With this system, your company operates with total visibility, absolute control, and peak efficiency. And with that, your business is finally able to clear away the friction and grow much bigger. Ready to take control of your business? Let's talk. Our team is ready to provide a practical assessment of your current processes and show you the path to total control.